Your angel of death awaits.
So the mysterious dark hooded villain is not original, but it doesn't really get old for me. Intruders, 2011. Okay, so Intruders is about 2.5 different stories happening at the same time. When I say 2.5, it's because I guess it'd be the third one, but it's not quite a complete story because then it kind of crosses over with the second one. So the first story is in the Spanish language with English subtitles. It's about a little boy named Juan. He starts off telling stories to his mother, pretty much sums up the nightmares he's been having, but yet they're not nightmares at the same time. He sees this character which they call Hollowface in this movie. At different times he kind of look like the villain from I Know What You Did Last Summer with the hood on. And then at other times he's a full-on CGI character who looks like the ghost version of Batman Mask of the Phantasm. That beginning scene with Juan was a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie, it gave me chills. After that, whenever there was a scare about to lead up, it was kind of like the music kind of built up and it had you like oh no, what's gonna happen, what the heck, but then nothing would happen, so we're good. And then it kind of cuts to the second story, which is about Mia. Mia is a young girl, she's about 12 years old, she has a birthday in this movie. For a young actress, she did pretty good. I got no complaints about her. She fit the role just fine, she was like an innocent, sweet little girl. She wasn't outstanding, but for what she did, she was pretty good. This movie came out in 2011, so she looks like this now. Ah, how kids grow up. Anyways, Mia finds like this old paper, had like a story on there. It was about Hollowface. So her reading it pretty much got Hollowface's attention, so now she's being terrorized as well. The other story, which I counted as the second and a half, it's about Clive Owen. Clive Owen, he's my boy! He was the father of Mia, who had his own backstory, but we don't know what it is just yet. We see signs of him kind of remembering what it is, but we don't really understand. And then when I say it crosses over, it's because he is Mia's father. So, he goes home and he sees Mia. She tells him about Hollowface. He doesn't really understand. He tells her she's just having a nightmare, so he tries to help her, Was Clive Owen good at being a father? I'd say yeah. I believe it. I wish Clive Owen was my dad, so then he could take me to the tool shed and read me stories about how to get over nightmares with no lights on, nothing but a flashlight. Because he did that. He did that in this movie. It sounds kind of creepy now that I say it out loud. Mia's mom, however, okay, she did okay. I have no complaints on the actress. It's just her character was just a little annoying. But I think that's what they were going for, so she did a good job. Back to Mia. She's having these nightmares again / hallucinations. She gets Clive Owen to come in her room late at night with the lights on and off, and she finally gets him to see what she sees. At first he's kind of like, Mia, go back to bed. There's nothing going on. But then she's like, holy shit. I mean, he doesn't actually say holy shit, but that's basically his reaction. Because he sees it. He sees what she's seeing, so it's not a hallucination. He fights Hollowface all over her room trying to protect her, and I'm kind of like, yeah, get him! Get Hollowface! He gets away. Clive Owen sets up cameras just in case he comes back. And he does come back, but then when they check the footage, it's like, what the hell? This is not a spoiler because it's in the trailer. But they see the footage of Clive Owen fighting nothing. There's nothing there. Which tells us either he's hallucinating now, just like Mia, or it's a ghost, which you can't record a ghost. I'd say the score was pretty good. I liked it. It kind of helped the whole creepy vibe. Made you think like something's gonna happen, but then it didn't. It's just like the build up, it's just like, oh shit. Maybe my hairs on my arms go up just a little bit. The camera angles were pretty good. It fit the vibe of this movie. And then from there we go back and forth with Juan and Mia. Juan and Mia. Juan's a little boy, in case you forgot. Were both Juan and his mother believable characters in this movie? I'd say yes. They're both just speaking Spanish. It felt real. As for Clive Owen, Mia, and the mother, were they good together as a family? Were they believable? Clive Owen and Mia, yeah, I could see the father and the daughter type thing. But the mother was kind of ignored. It didn't really felt like she had a huge role. I mean, she was there, then she wasn't, then she was there, then she wasn't, then she wasn't, then she was there. So she did okay, it was just kind of lacking on the mother department here. I blame the writers. On my own personal scale of 1 through 10, 5 being average, I'm going to give this movie a 5.9. That's a little above average, but it's not a 6 or a 7. 7 would be I want to watch it over and over again, like, yeah, let's watch this movie, alright. This movie, not really. Would I want to put it on and put my full focus watching it again? Not really. But if I went to my friend's house and it was playing there in the background, I'd be like, oh, you're watching Intruders? Alright, that's pretty good. But if they say something like, oh, you know this movie? Okay, do you want me to pause it while we go get something to eat in the kitchen? Nah, it's okay, just let it play. Let's go get something to eat. It was my first time watching it, I enjoyed it. But on my own personal scale, I gave it a 5.9. What about you guys? Have you guys seen this movie? Have you even heard of it? I know it didn't hit major theaters, at least in my area. The only reason I found out about it was because I looked up Clive Owen's IMDb, and look at the list of some of his movies. I'm like, Intruders, what the heck? A horror/thriller movie? I'm still watching this. I like Clive Owen, he's cool. If I were to make a top 10 list of best actors, I think Clive Owen would be in there somewhere. I'm just saying, he hasn't disappointed me in anything yet. So let me know if you guys have seen this movie, or are you gonna watch it at least? Did my review help you at all? Whatever it is, just comment below. Let's talk about this, guys. Okay, that's it for this review, and I hope to see you in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching. So the first story is about a little boy named Juan.